Hey, so what's up? So we back at it once again. So I'm gonna tell you, sitting on the beach, so whenever the wind blows past me, it's like I keep picking up on messages, right? I love the wind. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm just like, why every time the wind roll past me, I get like this beautiful feeling of euphoria, but then I get sick to my stomach. So, I've been enlightened that somebody out there, somebody likes you, or shit, they may even be in love with you, and you may not know how much, because I feel like this person, I feel like you do know them, but you don't know them well. So this could have been a situation to where you may have met somebody and then things didn't really get off of the ground, but y'all had like an introduction towards each other. This may have been like a friend at one point in time. Because I do feel like I'm talking to a woman. So if you had like a male friend, I don't know about you, you know, like if there's a group of guys and they hang out with girls or a girl, this is from my experience. Whatever. I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say. Oh Lord, somebody may get choked up, baby. It's like they can't explain how they feel, okay? But anyway, when it comes to the situation, so I used to hang out with like a lot of boys when I was younger. I was a really big tomboy. And but whenever one of my friends got a girl or he started courting a girl, I would come around less. I would call him less because it was like a group of us and we used to hang out all the time. We used to go like everywhere together. But when they got girlfriends, out of respect, I would fall back. And of course, they would tell me like, oh, you don't have to fall back, you don't have to do that, this is that. Well, I mean, I don't know. I pick up, it's like somebody wants privacy and comfort. So what is going on? So when it comes to this woman, this man, he wants to be a friend. He don't just want to be your lover. He want to be your friend too. I just pick up that in the beginning, how y'all started was one way. Time has passed. Maybe y'all have been through things as individuals, but you feel this pull towards this person and they feel this pull towards you. He could have been a player, you know what I'm saying? And things have changed for him. And he keeps reverting back to you. Okay? And this is not just some epiphany of, like a hallelujah moment, you know what I'm saying? And it's for the moment. It's a rush of passion and then it's just gone. That's not what this is. This person can't even explain. It's like you have changed this person's life without even knowing it, without even trying. So, in the beginning, they may not have been able to see you, but as time has passed, maybe they have realized things, or maybe the two of you have reconnected. I pick up that somebody saw somebody out, like walking through a mall or walking through like a parking lot, a big parking lot. So, the man wanted to know where this woman was going, so she was going to the movies. Okay, because when you saw her walking, you had no idea as to where she was going. So she was going to the movies that day. So, what else? This person too understands that, I don't know, I feel like they have been trying to look for the right way to do relationships or something like that. And it just seems so structured with this person, so organized within their head. But it's kind of like, in all actuality, like they've never really been in love before. They may have thought that they were, but this feeling that you give them, it's not just a feeling, because it's something that will not leave them. It's like a knowing. This person has awoken. You woke this person up, or they have awoken due to certain things going on within their life. This person, I'm trying to tell you, it feels like a big change. It seems like this person is like real fast when they pursue somebody. They don't trust anybody. I don't know. I just hear he doesn't stay around long. He don't stay around long. That's what they said. Okay? So, it just, I don't know. It just kind of seems like when it comes to you, so, if he comes in, when he comes in, he already know what it is. He already knows that he wants you. And that's one thing about a man, you can kind of tell. Like when a man trying to rush you and move shit too fast, it may sound all good, like, oh, I want you so bad, I blah, 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 blah. But usually men like that are up to something. And they're trying to hurry up and secure themselves or their spot in some kind of way. When a man knows that he wants you, he will take his time with you, because he already knows that you could potentially hurt him. So he's going to be cautious, wise, and smart about how he moves with you, how he deals with you, and trust and believe he's going to be observant. He knows the intimacy between the two of you will be through the roof. So he's not in a rush. Yes, he thinks about it. He thinks about it so much that he feels it in his body. Like he has already created the experience. Y'all's first time with each other. This brother is locked and loaded with masculinity and trickery. He has his ways about him. He was somebody else a while back. I pick up too, I'm hearing that you accepted them during that time. They was in a dark period. You accepted them. So you may have met or ran into somebody that was going through some hardships within their life, and you were there for them. Of course they couldn't see it or appreciate it back then, because when we're fucked up, we're not thinking straight. We don't see clearly. So like I said, he just didn't see you. I don't know, depending on how disrespectful it was, because I pick up it was disrespectful. The way that he thought of you was disrespectful. The way that he judged you was disrespectful. So it's not going to be easy for him just to come into your life. But something has happened to where he's realized your value. He sees you. He sees what is special about you. He overlooked it before, but sometimes people, they come with a big vision. And like I tell most people, we're so close up on some shit. It's like close up on a painting, you see the color, but you don't see the image. And this is when I talk about distance in relationships and how distance is healthy. It will help you to be able to see the bigger picture of your partner. And this will help you not to forget who they are and what they mean to you. That's a good foundation for friendship. So this, I do pick up, this man may be a little upset or disappointed with himself because the way he wants to come in here, he do want to do things fast. Because it's kind of like when you know, but it's just like, no. Because in a relationship and in a real relationship, you're going to have real conversations. So it's kind of like he's going to come in slowly because he wants to approach the situation. He does not want to just sweep it under the rug. Like, it's very challenging to his ego to be confront himself, and then put himself in a position to where you confront him. But he's just like, I just keep seeing the lion from the Wizard of Oz, and he keeps saying, I'm ready to be a man. I'm a man. I'm not scared. Like, I'm courageous, because he's afraid of being rejected. He's afraid of being rejected because, he feel like he deserved to be rejected, but he cannot get over the realization that he's had. Like, he's developed a newfound appreciation and gratitude for you. He can't show you. He can't tell you. It's something to where you're going to know. But he's going to put in the work to show you. He's going to tell you. But he knows that his actions and his words in the beginning is not going to be enough. It's kind of like you are a high quality person. You're supposed to be held in high honor, high regard. And you know that about yourself, which is why you treated him that way. But he misunderstood is what I'm picking up. He thought you was like soft or naive or stupid or slow or some shit. But that's a reflection that tells you how he feels and what he thinks about himself. You know what I mean? So he was projecting that onto you. Maybe he realized that. Maybe he realized he was the problem. He was the one with the problem that had the problem that was the problem. So that's what I'm saying, He's going to move in slow because he doesn't want to be rejected. He feels terrible. He's not going to show it because he wants to be brave. But he don't want to be cut down either. You know what I'm saying? He don't care if he got to work for it. I think he would appreciate if you make him work for it without dragging him, and knowing that at the end of it, you're not going to be available to him to move forward with him. So in a way, it's like, it's keeping him stagnant with not coming to you, not approaching you. And he knows that. So he knows that soon he's going to have to make a move. He's going to have to make a decision. You're going to have, that conversation. It may not be right away, because like I said, he's just trying to move in slowly. He genuinely wants to start off with being friends. Like, he is so sorry. That's all I keep hearing. Like, and I can feel that shit in the depths of my fucking soul. Ooh, I can feel it in my soul. He's just like, I'm so fucking sorry. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. It's like, it's hitting a deep part of my heart. You know what I'm saying? He means it. So, the authorities is out. So that may be a sign, you're going to be working with the authorities, right? Which means that you're going to be working with higher powers that are of authority. So they're going to be protecting your crown. So at this time, it's all about receiving. putting yourself in the receiving mode. You know, don't be uncomfortable or too prideful, because I feel like this person wants to give you something. They want to like give you a gift or something. This gift is not to buy you or to shoo shit under the rug. You know, it's kind of like an opening, kind of like testing the waters. So he may be the type of man to where he expresses or shows through materials or gifts. That is one of his love languages. There's something about him to where it's like he feels like an idiot. Like it's like I can't, I thought I was the man for so long. Now I feel so incompetent, like I don't even know what to do. There's this complexity that like he does not want to look like a little boy to you. Like he's just being real hard on himself. I'm trying to tell you, like, he wants you to see and respect him as a man, because his behavior, he realized that he showed like he a little ass kid. You know what I'm saying? He was behaving that way. You know what I'm saying? So, just like be honest with him. Be honest with him and be gentle with him. I don't think that he did anything too bad. It ain't like he tried to take your life or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just picking up disrespect. Like the way he looked at you, talked to you, talked about you to other people, tried to make you look to other people. It was just disrespectful. It's like Beauty and the Beast. You know, when the prince realizes that the ugly old woman is a fortress, enchantress, and she morphs into this beautiful goddess, he feels ashamed. So that's how he feels. Usually that's a sign of something dealing with his childhood. So he's healed something. He's healed some type of childhood issue or wound. So that is a part of his glow up. That is a part of his level up, his realization. I'm trying to tell you, men love a woman that can add to who they are. You know, I feel like more insecure men, they want a woman to where she's going to add to what shit looks like on the outside, but not him as a man. So, this brother, he may have been childish, but it's kind of like there's so much that's brooding under the surface of him. And it's like maybe it took for an experience to pull it out of him. Maybe for him to encounter you and to be away from you, for him to realize that. Because I'm going to tell you, a man can have everything, but it ain't shit if he don't know who he is. And, I mean, if he's not growing, if he is not striving for the will to live, especially with him being a provider. So to me, it's coming off like he a good man. He just probably forgot. I could tell he's very hard on himself. So that's why, just take it easy. Be gentle. And if you want nothing to do with him, let him down easily. He deserves that because he has awoken. Whether you want to believe that or not. You may feel like people don't change. You may feel like he hasn't changed. If you're not willing to give him the chance to figure it out and you've already made your mind up, then like I said, be gentle. Be kind. But be honest. be honest. So, what's wrong? So yeah, you hear the water. You hear how the water has become more stirred up from the time that we first started this video. So, emotions are brooding on the surface. It's a beautiful thing that this person woke up, because a lot of people don't. And even when they do, they just want to hold on. He don't want to hold on, but at the same time, he's guarding. Okay? So anyway, and there's another woman. I feel like you may meet a man and he has a small child. I have a feeling he just found out that he had a child. So he's a new dad, and he's a single dad too. You might meet him and his son out or something. Like, you're going to feel the vibes. Like, y'all are going to be in the same room but at a distance, but you're going to notice how your attention is constantly pulled towards him. And when you look at him, you're going to feel something. You're going to be like, oh my God, is he checking me out or something, girl? Yes, he Yes, he is. And I feel like for this woman, I feel like the man is going to be Hispanic. He's going to be Dominican. He's Hispanic, because Hispanic is Mexican, Dominican, Latina. So he's going to be Hispanic. Like, he's going to have some tint to his skin. I have a feeling he's going to like to be out in nature. I don't know. I feel like, they always say that the good ones finish last, but I don't know, somehow, the good men might be on the rise, honey. Maybe they've been hiding. Yeah. Maybe they've been hiding. So I don't know. Hold on, give me a minute. I'm about to wrap this up. You ready to go now? You bored? Well, I'm about to wrap it up, so I knew we weren't going to be out here long anyway. Okay, so I pick up this man going to have some tattoos. I don't know how many. I see a sleeve, and I see a hat, and a tank top, and some gray shorts. Okay, so it's maybe during the summertime. You may meet this person on the beach, or you're going to meet them through some type of summer event, something summery. Okay, the sun is going to be involved. It's going to be in the daylight, something like that, okay? But anyway, that's going to be it. So until next time, we'll talk again. Thank you.